vote is important and every vote counts. Anybody who's not happy with the performance of government, the best thing to do is to look for somebody else to support, somebody else to vote for, rather than say, I'm not going to vote because you have been disappointed by another party. Let me say to South Africans, we are not all the same. We are not all crooks. We are not all liars. If somebody has lied to you, find an honest man. You'll find honest people like you'll find them in the ACDP.
I would say South Africans must remember that it is actually in their hands what happens to their society. They have a very vital role to play in ensuring that this South African society is moving into a better future. And so not to vote is to actually not take responsibility, is to opt out of the life of a society that you are actually part of.
It is your opportunity to elect the kind of leaders you believe this country deserves. It is your chance to express your mind on the agendas that are being put before you for this country. And not to take that opportunity is virtually to say, I don't care what happens to South Africa in the next 5 years. Vote for your dreams and your hopes. Do not vote for your fears and sense of despair and despondency. Things that may have been done wrong have a chance to be corrected. Vote for the processes of correcting those things.
In a democracy, people get the government they deserve. And if people want to sit by, they have no right to complain. Every vote will count. The future depends on people taking responsibility now. And the right thing for the future is to vote DA today.
In this voting system, proportional voting system, every vote counts. Your vote cannot be wasted because in the end it's just a calculation on percentages. So please go out and vote. If you don't vote, nobody knows about it. There's no protest in not voting. And it may make a difference, specific in this election, where I think for the first time the ANC might lose power in certain provinces, and that's a fascinating new world ahead of us now.
It is important to vote because if you want to see change in South Africa, that's the only way to bring about change. You have to put value to your vote. You have to make sure that you don't give your vote away to any political party, but you actually lend your vote to a political party, that if that political party does not perform or does not keep up to the promises that they've made, that you take your vote away to another political party. But it's important that every South African must vote so that we can bring about the change that we want in this country.
I would say that, the vote is something that we struggled for. I mean, the liberation struggle was about the vote. We've got that is a constitutional right. And if people want, change and renewal, then they must exercise their right and vote.
South Africans are being given once more an opportunity to see to it that this democratic project of ours, which God gave us in 1994, must be sustained. If people of South Africa don't go out and vote and say, well, I've given up, they are actually reinforcing a one-party state or one-party dominance. However, South Africans must never again put all their eggs in one basket. They have seen in the last 3 years that there has not been any service delivery, precisely because of the infighting within a particular the ruling party.